Hello everyone, welcome back. This video is kind of an experiment because I want to start this new vlog series called the Dark Academia Diaries. I love the Dark Academia aesthetic, I love the outfits, the vibe, the art, the books, the joy for learning. And for the new school year, I want to bring little bits of that into my own life because honestly, Dark Academia genuinely helps me to study sometimes. And I want to take you guys along for the ride. But before I tell you more, first a word from our sponsor. Hello! Do you also get overwhelmed by all the new book releases that are coming out all the time? And do you just want someone to perfectly curate the best of the best for you? Well, then today's sponsor is perfect for you. Book of the Month. They are a fast-growing online book service that helps readers find the books that they love. Every month their team curates a selection of 5 of the best up-and-coming new releases, and you get to choose one that sounds the most interesting to you, which will conveniently be sent to your doorstep, which I think is great. And I really like that they are risk-free. You can skip a box anytime, any month, and you will not be charged. Let me show you the book choices that they have for August. Damnation Spring, literary fiction about a family and the forest they live by. The Inheritance of Orchidea Divina, a fantasy about a dangerous inheritance. The Heart Principle, a romance about a one-night stand turned love. I'm most excited about this one because I am still on my romance kick. Not a Happy Family, a thriller about a murder in a wealthy family. Once There Were Wolves, contemporary fiction about a woman determined to save the wilderness. If any of that sounds interesting to you, the great thing about Book of the Month is that they offer the best price for new release hardcover fiction, because you can get your first Book of the Month books for only $9.99 if you use my code BOOKLEO. That's $9.99 for a hardcover new release. That's a steal. Keep in mind that Book of the Month currently doesn't ship outside of the US, and thank you again to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. This first episode is going to be kind of like a reset, reorganizing my life kind of thing to start with a clean slate before the new school year, you know? So I have to really clean my room. I want to reorganize my bookshelves a little bit. Today is Saturday and I'm actually going to a museum this afternoon, which I'm very excited about because I haven't been in a museum for a very long time. So of course I'll take you with me. And of course, I'll be reading some fun books this weekend as well. Let me tell you about the books that I'm reading. Actually, I'm like in this little thing right now where I'm currently reading a whole array of books. Like I'm just reading many different books interchangeably. A lot of them I'm currently using as a tripod, so I can't show you, but that's okay because some of the books I'm currently reading, I'm actually reading for like another vlog video, so I'll keep those a secret. But yesterday evening I just finished Written in the Stars by Alexandria Bellefleur. I mean, I finished it, so I'm not gonna read it this vlog. I don't know why I'm mentioning this. This is like a sapphic romance. The other book that I am currently reading is one that I've mentioned in a lot of videos so far, and that is Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. If you've missed my other videos, this is like an old diary of Emperor Marcus Aurelius with his like ideas and thoughts that he just wrote down that are very in line with like the philosophy of Stoicism. It's very interesting. I've been trying to make my way through this very slowly. It's one of those books that I don't want to read quickly. I want to get through it slowly, but I've been getting through it a little too slowly. That's such a cool, fun little cloth-bound book. Feels so nice. You know, with a little like cloth bookmark thingy. Oh, makes me happy. Let's just begin the day. Okay, so I cleaned a bit of my room already, and I've now planned to go to the museum. So the bookshelf reorganization is gonna happen later. But the museum that I'm going to is called the Lake Hall, which probably means that back in the day the building was used for like something with bed sheets. But now it's been turned into a museum. And actually, since the moment that I've been living here, the museum was closed for some kind of restoration. But now since a year it's been open again. But I haven't gone there yet because, well, you know, the world situation. But we can go again now, and I recently bought a museum card, which is like a card that allows me to enter every museum in the Netherlands for free, and I am going to make use of that. And I bought that card hoping that it would kind of like make it easier for me to just go to museums randomly whenever I want to, instead of like worrying about having to pay each time. You just walk in for free anytime you want because you only pay for the museum card once. So that was a tangent. Let's go. I'm so confused about the weather because whole day it's been raining. Then suddenly it was super sunny. But right now it's starting to get, oh my gosh, I think it's starting to rain again. Ugh, I'm just gonna take my umbrella. Look, now it's all sunny again. That's Dutch weather for you. And see, there it's raining again. Anyway, I had a great time. I just realized that I'd never been to a museum alone, and I should definitely do that often. Like, I'm very used to only going to a museum or just anything if I'm going with a friend or something, you know, like I have a reason to go, but it's pretty great to go alone. I hereby encourage everyone to just take yourself on dates sometimes. But now I'm just gonna edit a video that I still want to do today, and then for the rest of the evening I'm gonna hop by a friend, so I don't think I'm gonna film there. And I will see you soon tomorrow. Okay, so I've been reading a little bit in Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, and I thought that just like in a previous video, I would share the bits that I found interesting. So today I read this piece that I really liked. Your mind will take on the character of your most frequent thoughts. Souls are dyed by your thoughts. And I really like that because it's basically the same principle that we still have today, is that whatever your thoughts are is going to influence your behavior and your mood. Hello, it's Sunday. I'm kind of taking a break from the work that I had to do today to do a light bookshelf reorganization because like I've been like not really content with the way that my bookshelf is currently organized. So I just wanted to do like a small overhaul. It's not like a full reorganization. I just want to like switch a few things around. I'm particularly tired, if you can tell. But I think this will be a nice break. I currently have my books organized on genre, which I still like and I want to continue doing that. I just don't like the way I have it currently. Let me just guide you through my bookshelves and then I'll explain to you which parts I don't like. So here I just have all my classics, that's fine. All my non-fiction. I try to organize this by genre within non-fiction, but that doesn't work, so I'm just gonna do it by height. Science fiction, adult fantasy, and then YA fantasy, and then just like random miscellaneous other genres that I don't read a lot of, like romance and thrillers. And then here I have my favorite shelf. Isn't quite correct anymore and mostly just housed books because most of these are like fantasy and I didn't fit up here anymore. So basically my plan is to absolve this shelf and just integrate the books that are on here, my favorite books, within like the other genres where they belong. Not sure how to do that because this is how, the reason I created this shelf is because they didn't fit with the other genres. And now I'm gonna try to fit them with the other genres anyway. So that's gonna be a challenge. Let's try some. I'm just gonna take it out. Okay, let's just put my classics down here. Okay, so what I'm gonna try to do is put all my YA books here, and then my adult science fiction fantasy books, maybe they can fit over here. Just gonna try, I don't know. I have no idea if this is gonna fit. It kind of hurts to separate my young adult Lee Bardugo books with Ninth House, because this one's adult. It's so hard to try to keep authors together if you have books of them that are all like a different height, so it just looks really weird if you put them together. Wait, oh gosh, I still have to put this here. I don't have a space for these. What do I do? Maybe this will actually fit. This fit? Oh no. Oh boy. Oh boy. Fairy tales. Okay. This is it. Oh wait, no. I'm almost ready. I forgot. Okay. Okay, this is much better. What we have here is YA sci-fi dystopian, YA fantasy, a whole shelf full, adult sci fantasy, another whole shelf full. Here we have my non-fiction up here. This here is my TBR shelf, that hasn't changed. And then here we have classics and like literature and stuff. And then miscellaneous other genres being contemporary, romance, thrillers, and horror. Neat. Okay, I actually feel a lot better now. That was like a really great break. Okay, I'm gonna stare at this for a little bit now. Good evening. I just did some yoga. I really want to get yoga into my routine, but I just end up doing it like a few days in a row and then forgetting about it again for like weeks. But I feel better after doing yoga every single time, so I know I should just do it. It's one of those things that I really want to get done as part of kind of like resetting, reorganizing my life, which by the way, I do have like a Notion page with like a quick overview of things that I feel need to get done for me to like reset my life and get a clean slate. I'll insert a screen capture of that here. It's very simple. It's just like certain things that I need to buy to improve my quality of life, like a water bottle. The yoga's on there, but also like things that need to be cleaned up. It's a very simple list, but I highly recommend just making something like this because it feels organized. And actually, I have been able to cross 2 things off that list recently because I finally bought a facial cleanser and I also have a shampoo bar. And it makes me feel very accomplished because I've been brainwashed by the sexist yet presented as feminist idea that buying beauty products is somehow self-care. Let's self-care together. Oh, I should have put my hair up. Anyway, but yeah, I was looking for a shampoo that doesn't have like any ingredients that make my hair like very flat and that isn't too harsh on like my sensitive skin. And the shampoo bar happened to fit the bill, and it also is plastic free, which is a nice bonus. And honestly, this facial cleanser with salicylic acid has been like doing some freaking magic on my skin. Like, wow. I've always had like dry but very bumpy skin. This stuff is doing its magic. Also, I have another part of meditations that I wanted to share with you, but first I'm gonna wash this off in the kitchen because I don't have a bathroom, because student accommodations are always very good. Also, I just wanted to remark on the fact that, of course, the point of like the Dark Academia series that I want to make, and just with my like vlogs in general, I share like a lot of the fun aesthetic stuff of my life, but of course the point is never to have like your entire life just be like super aesthetic highlight reel, and it doesn't have to be. I mean, today, what you didn't see in this vlog is today I had dinner, and then after dinner I was still hungry, so I got McDonald's. That was not very dark academia of me, but it did make me very happy. Okay, let me read the part from Meditations that I want to share with you. He's talking about the soul again. Things of themselves cannot touch the soul at all. They have no entry to the soul and cannot turn or move it. The soul alone moves and turns itself, making all externals presented to it cohere with the judgments it thinks worthy of itself. Which I think just comes down to the idea of, you know, don't let yourself get too bothered by what other people say, like external things, and you have your own value and judgment system in yourself. I want to share this not because I think it's some kind of super deep insight. I mean, it's nice, of course, but I want to share it because I find it funny to see that apparently just like thousands of years ago, people already had these often shared ideas of life. You know, this whole thing of don't let the external world get you too much is such a common advice that it almost feels like a cliche, and in a way just really brings me joy to see that like emperors from before Christ also had those same ideas. And for 1,000 years we've been like, don't let other people's ideas and thoughts bring you down, and for thousands of years we've been failing at that and caring too much about other people's feelings and ideas about us. Wow, this is my nice going to bed look. And with that, I wanted to finish this first Dark Academia Diaries vlog. Let me know if you like this. Let me know if you want me to make more of these. So if you're interested in seeing more of these vlogs, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss them. And you can follow me on my other social media, Instagram, Twitter, if you want. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I will see you soon in another video. Goodbye.